Hello, my name's Elizabeth Ashley. I'm the Secret Healer, and I'm an author of aromatherapy manuals and also the co-creator of the Tongue of the Trees cards. If you haven't seen them, there they are. The Beyond the Essential Oil Recipe Summit, and also numerous courses including the Pain Practitioner program. The reason why I mentioned the Pain Practitioner is because I use Dropsmith quite a lot in the creation of that course. It's a professional aromatherapist diploma looking at all the different factors that can lead to pain, from sitting still too much, poor posture, drug interactions, cognitive processing, our mindset about the pain, things that have gone wrong in our mental processing, lots of different things. But of course, the essential oils were used to help put pain right. And for each lesson, I use Dropsmith to have a look at the scientific evidence, to draw different strings together to find out, what do we know about this oil? Obviously, these oils have been used for centuries. Things like rosemary, for example, we know the reasons. We know that rosemary is very good for nerve pain, and using Dropsmith as a way to look at, right, where are the avenues and threads of evidence that show me how that works. Now, in some ways, for me, that's a disappointment, because that's the journey that I love, you know, looking for the evidence, really rooting down and trying to lift every stone and say, what do we know about that side of things? And it's interesting how it's changed my perception, because when I write my books now, there's about 20, there are 20, I'm writing my 21st book at the moment about essential oils. And at the moment, I'm writing one about Melissa. And the historical side of the plant, going right back to the ancient Greeks, is all consuming. It's taken me a long time to do it, and I've had a great time doing it. But I also know that when I come to finish off doing the scientific bit, it's not going to take me that long, because I can just look at Melanie's fantastic team's work and look at what they've written about all the different places we can find evidence about Melissa, and just go straight to those different points. Very helpful. Now, I know when I discovered the tool to begin with, it was when I was running the Beyond the Essential Oil Recipe Summit, and my co-creator Gergle Halodi had heard Melanie speak at the Botanica conference, and he said, oh, we must get this involved. And I said, right, well, I'm quite lazy. I said, get Melanie, we'll sit down and she can show me how to do it. And I can remember thinking, it does all these things. Now, I am a professional aromatherapist. I have nearly 30 years professional experience, and to find a tool that was designed for somebody who knew about aromatherapy, not just the normal stuff you find on the internet, but who really knew how to squirrel down and work it out, was so refreshing. And I love Dropsmith. I've continued to work with it ever since. I've got to say, even though there's a fantastic tool in there that tells you how to break down and look at the efficacy of different blends. Is it 100% antimicrobial? Is it 50% antibiotic? Whatever. That's not something I use, because that's the part of the job that I love doing, really using my brain to do that. But if somebody's not very confident about doing blends, and they think, right, well, I am a bit confused, I've got all these different choices to go to, then I'm going to look at that and go into Dropsmith. Fantastic. And also, the other thing that I really loved was the diagrams that show you the weightings of the different chemicals. Now, I don't think we hold so much store now into functional groups as a way of teaching, but definitely, for example, if an oil's full of ketones, we know that it will break down the mucus on our chests, calm down the catarrh, or break down scar tissue. Dr. Malte Hosel calls it the disincarnators, the ketones, but also spiritually, it helps us to sort of leave our body and leave the physical and emotional sides behind, and be able to sort of separate and go on to our spiritual journey. So to be able to flick and go chemical group, yeah, straight in. A fantastic tool. There is nothing like it for learning about the oils, and particularly the safety of the oils. I can't recommend Dropsmith enough, and I just want to say thank you to Melanie and their team for how tirelessly they work. They never sit still in terms of updating, improving, and they're constantly working towards a better product for aromatherapy to use. And I genuinely do feel it's a massive gift to aromatherapy. So thank you guys. Thank you, Dropsmith. I really appreciate you.